It's popping, my people.
What up, man? I feel like it's been a minute since we've been on this thing.
I know.
Man.
I mean, Trump had us like separated now. I'm playing. It's popping, my people. It's the brothers, baby. What's going on? It's the podcast. We happy and we, you know what I'm saying? You know, we colored. What's going on, people? Yeah, it's been a minute though. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on, man. Life catches up to you.
Oh man,
life definitely catch up to you.
This is real depressing right now for me. You know, there's just so many people passing, stars. You got Angie Stone. You got the guy from Tony.
Oh yeah, he just died. Right?
Yeah, man. It's just like every week you hear somebody new going, and then you got Trump over here doing all this crazy stuff, trying to make a dictatorship. And then you got I mean,
that's crazy.
I mean, did you get that text? Did you watch Roland Martin?
What text?
On the day, I think it was the day Trump gave his speech.
I heard. I was gonna watch it. Did they have an argument or something?
Who?
I thought they had an argument. I was gonna
Trump
watch it. Yeah.
You ain't watched what all the black people was watching? Roland Martin. They had instead of watching that, they advised everybody to watch Day Stand. They tried to get over 100 million people. Or over 100,000 or something like that. But they did. I think they might have got their goal. A lot of people was watching.
You can get 100 million people. That's what's up.
Because we got a lot of. So what I see is, I think Trump is here to make us band together.
That's what I see too.
You know what I'm saying? The way stuff going so far is like a lot of people stepping up, and we starting to work together. I know it's older people. The young people really don't care, don't really know.
I mean, they should. They better.
I mean, we ain't get to that point yet where they gotta care and know. What they should, which they should. But I'm getting proud of my people, man, because we definitely getting together.
Like people sticking together. What?
We definitely getting together. Roland Martin, it was on the internet, and they had a lot of views. They had a lot
Black
of views.
entertainment,
You know,
baby.
we had our own speech.
Who was giving the speech?
Oh man, it was a couple.
See, I went to sleep when
it was a couple people. I didn't really watch it all. You know what I mean? Because I don't watch neither one of them, to tell you the truth. Yeah. The only reason I did pay attention and tuned in. You know,
people sticking together.
Because, like I said, I wanted to see what it was about. Because I got all these emails from, my older black peers and telling me to watch this thing. You know, I didn't know anything about it.
I didn't know. Me neither. I didn't. Because I watched the Trump thing when all the people started coming down the line. You know how you got the stands, and you know like how the basketball players come out and everybody try to touch them. So you seen all of them come down the line, and I was like, dang, I might have seen. I don't think I seen a black face on that line coming in, like Mark Rubio and all his people coming in, and I'm like, I see no black people on there. I might see one mixed dude, but ain't nobody really touch him like they was trying to touch them and hugging each other and stuff like that. But you see your man trying to reverse his tariffs now.
Of course,
because he gonna hurt the country, man. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, he realized, that how you gonna see, the thing about it is, if he was educated and knew, they have stuff that we need them also. They don't just need us. We need them.
That's your boy, man. Your boy Donald Trump, man. I don't know. But I mean, like you said, the good thing is, we getting united, which will be a great thing, which we need. Black businesses, it's time.
We definitely unite. I'm trying to look this thing up.
You see that, I noticed like online, a lot of black people was eating healthy now. Like they growing their own stuff. And a lot of them using mushroom as meat.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Like they got this lobster mushroom. They got like 3 different mushrooms that they're using. And when they making this chicken and stuff with it, it's banging. It looks banging. I mean, I don't know how it tastes. Wow. We coming together. That's a great thing, though. That's definitely a great thing.
I can't find
But I'm going to see how we're going to do this, though. I mean, because we still, hopefully, we get our job situations together and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what you got to do is, you gotta work, and if you do got a job, what you need to do is start working these hours and stacking your money, just in case. You gotta be prepared. You don't know what the future holds. how long you gonna have your job. So if you do have one, you need to buckle in and get busy, and playtime be later. You know, because you don't know. You don't know. Like I said, I had older people in my ear. Like it's this lady who work with me. She works sometimes. Older lady. She in her 60s. And this week I seen her a lot. This week I'm like, oh wow. You know, I usually see her like once a month.
Okay.
She was like, I'm gonna say how she said it. She was like, "With the orange man in office,
Wow,
you gotta be prepared because you don't know what shenanigans he gonna throw out."
Oh yeah,
and that's real. So, I mean, right now, everybody need to get serious, buckle in, do what you need to do, just in case there's a fallout, just in case you do get laid off or you can't find work. You know, stack your paper. Plus, there's a lot of stuff where they trying to mess with the economy, right? As in, they tell us, don't buy or let's see how they feel if we take the black money away from them. And a lot of black people, I wish they would. I wish everybody would listen, because if they realize the way we beat the segregation was we took the money away from the bus company.
Yep.
And that's the only thing. I don't care if you march, whatever you do, if you mess with their pockets, that's the only way you're going to make a change. Yep. Now, these places can say they don't want to hire, or the DEIE, what was that? The
DEI,
whatever that is. They might say all that. But if we take our money from them,
they going,
that's the way you fight back.
Yeah.
Take the money from them. They don't want us. Okay, we
let's do our own thing.
We don't have to come to your store. You can get anything you want from anywhere.
But if we support each other, then that's going to be a great thing. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely going to be great.
And that's what they fear.
Stop buying Louis and all that stuff.
They don't want us to support each other. They don't want us to band together, because we strong together.
Oh yeah.
We weak apart. And they kept us apart for years. I mean, they thought of a lot of things to do it. And the crazy thing is, they tried drugs. They tried to literally harm us.
Yep.
But the only thing that really is working is our rap music.
You think so? The only thing
Oh yeah, man. That rap right now got us all messed up, man.
I mean, that got us messed up, but as far as like
it got us messed up as in, all right, you hear these songs, these little kids are singing these songs. You know what I mean? They making us have no kind of value. From the rap to TV, the reality shows. You know what I mean? Like, I was just talking to this grown lady, like it embarrasses me when I watch grown black women acting up on TV and fighting.
Yeah, fighting each other.
Like they make it seem like black women can't get together without fighting. And when I was young, I didn't see a lot of women fighting. Not like you see now.
That's crazy.
Like, it's like
snatching each other wigs off and all that.
And bringing out their true look. Like, oh man, who is you?
Wow.
And all that twerking and shaking your ass. Like, what do you do? Oh, I do this. Bounce my ass. That's all they do.
The same thing.
Yeah, they all do that. What's your talent? Oh, I turn around, bounce my ass. This one girl, she was like,
ratchet.
You gotta pay pre and what they call that when the stuff is over. You gotta pay on a date. You gotta pay for the date. You gotta pay for her to get ready for the date, and you gotta pay for her after the date.
Nah, that's crazy.
This girl gonna give this man a $400 bill talking about that's my pre-date and my after-date.
And I would have been like, well, since we're going on the date, I'm doing this, I want something.
That's not even including the date.
Nah, then we done. Then I might as well just say, I give you $1,000, just give me something, I'm great.
These girls are delusional where they thinking their presence is worth money.
Yeah, it's too many women out here.
It's not, you know what I mean? It's just too many.
We got a lot of good ones.
And the sad part is these girls that's delusional, and a lot of them is black. And they wonder why guys go out their race and date different people. You know, even though I don't play that, it's boy girl. You fall in love with, you can't help who you fall in love with. She could be white, green, yellow, whatever, but that's who you fall in love with. You know what I mean? That's it. It shouldn't be nothing else to it now. You know, everybody else make them, we don't make a big stink about, especially females. Females, oh, they hate when black guys mess with white girls, but they'll mess with a white guy.
Yeah, I don't.
You know what I mean? Like, no.
Do you think, what's the ratio? Is more black women with white guys? Or no, I think it's more black guys with white women. Because as far as like getting married, I see a lot of black men deal with white women. I mean, because a lot of white women, they geared to be wives. Black women is that they keep wanting, to me, they keep wanting to run their mouth.
It's that, but they don't want to. You see a lot of these women, they be like, yeah, I want a 6-figure guy, but I don't cook, I don't clean. So what you doing your part at?
Yeah, that's one thing I don't get neither. I don't know who told them that's how it go, and I'm like, I don't get that one. You got to really explain that to me because I'm trying to get that one.
They delusional. That's how to explain. They delusional.
I don't get that one.
They and you know, with the way the economy is, real life. Even men are delusional out here. Real life, because there's a lot. I watched the internet, and there's a lot of people that be like, "Oh, I don't like a 50-50 relationship." Yeah, a lot of men even say like, "Oh, the man's supposed to pay all the bills and this and that." In this economy, realistically, you got some niggas that can pay all the bills.
Only some,
but there's not that many.
Nope.
We talking about regular niggas in the street. It's 50-50.
Yeah.
It's 50-50.
Yeah.
We hold this down together because it's the kind of economy we in. This ain't that back in the day where one income could take care of a household. Now, $100,000 ain't shit.
Nope. Not no more. Not no
Because,
more.
$100,000, you barely making it.
Unless you got a lot of good credit.
But then you're going to put yourself in a hole.
I mean,
that's
middle class is doing that because that's how they
put it in the hole. But that's why you hear them commercials. If you $10,000 in debt, they can help you. But you got to be $10,000 in debt before they get the help.
Yeah, because if you got a couple of grand, they won't help you.
The middle class, they say middle class, they all in debt. They put that strain, that hold on you. You know what they do? All right, I give you $400, but in the end, you're gonna be paying me back $12.
But a lot of them do shop at Walmart though. They keep their money going. Cause I noticed like the one dude, like how they do, like the guy take care of the family. They got the house. He make maybe $100,000 with overtime, and they got a couple of kids. They don't shop like how we do. They won't go buy Jordans and all that. They go right to Walmart and get stuff for their kids. And
me and my wife were talking about that the other day. We are so superficial. Not our people.
Yeah.
Because you say that Jordan, right? You could probably get the same sneaker for $20, but you want to buy that Jordan because they got Jordan name on it. It's like bags. I be seeing a lot of nice bags, but if it don't have that name on it, well, I could get the same exact bag as a Coach bag, but it don't say Coach, for hundreds of dollars less.
Well, and I was at Temu looking at Temu. They got the bags. They got just look like a Gucci bag, but it don't got the G's on it. They got something else on it. And I'm like, it's made exactly like a Gucci bag. And I'm like, but women ain't gonna do that because you gotta have that bag. And I'm like, how you have this bag? If you have the same amount of money that you pay for that bag in that bag, hey, most likely they don't.
But it's crazy. It's like we go by what everybody's into. Like, this is what the crowd wants, so that's where we go. We follow the crowd. We follow the crowd. Well, a lot of people do, but I take pride not to follow the crowd. I don't worry about the name brand. I get stuff that I like.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to get.
You know what I mean? If I like it. You can still get dressed and look nice and stuff that's not name brand. I don't need nobody's name. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not paying. Why would I pay all that money for that man's name? Fuck that. He don't even know me. You know what I mean? We don't paying all that money for that name for.
He don't got his phone number now.
Yeah, he don't care about me. Matter of fact, he don't even like black people. And the people that they buy and worship don't like him. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I said, stop being superficial.
But see, a lot of black people don't know a lot of companies we saved. Like back in the day, we saved
everybody.
We saved Ford.
We
We saved America too. Shit.
We saved how many wars we saved. We saved that.
Man.
That's why it's funny when they talk about they don't want black people here. What would this country be without black people? I tell a person like this: the first person to say they don't want black people here, don't use nothing that a black person invented. Try that for a day.
They can.
No, but they don't want us here. Let them try that for a day, so they can
I
realize.
thought about that. I was like, nobody in this country can live without nothing that we invented.
I know, but
Nobody.
that's how you let them know when they think. See, you know what the problem is? We don't have none of our black history. Is they're not in no school. They don't know nothing about it. So these little kids growing up thinking black people don't do nothing, but just sit there and live off the system. That's how these young white kids don't have the knowledge.
So that means they don't go on Google or nothing because when you go on the statistics,
well, that's if you
them.
go on Google. But what school kid is going on Google to look at what black people do?
And you don't even have to do that. You go to statistics. That's just
but see, we learned their history in class.
Yeah, but
they wouldn't even look at their own history if it wasn't in class.
Yeah, but you could go right on your phone and be like, yo, mental health. Where the numbers at? It'd be like white, black is down here. When you go for welfare, white, black is down here.
I'm not saying that you can't do that on your phone.
They should be able to.
But who cares to look? Have the kids learn stuff that was programmed for them to learn. They're not picking up a book to learn that on their own. They learn it with the teacher. All right, this is my school plan for the day. This is my school plan for the year. This is what I'm going to teach you. But they don't take the black. When I learned, they taught you about Martin Luther King because he was peace.
Yeah.
And then they said about Malcolm X, he was in a jail. That's it.
True.
They ain't say nothing else. See, nothing about it. They don't teach you nothing else about black history.
But this white lady broke that down. Why that happens? Because she broke the system down as far as that's just like she broke everything down. Lady? Nah, not her. There was another lady I was looking at on YouTube, and she broke it down like this. She said, because she was telling white people, you got to really start thinking because you got to understand the system is ran. She broke out every part of the system, the NBA, everything. As far as with the NBA, 98% of the 100% whole is white owned. But 75% is the players are black. So she broke everything down. So she said that's why when you go to school, you only want to get educated on certain stuff because she said they're not going to educate you on how the white people suppress other people. They're not going because the system is ran by a white man. Just like how she broke all the systems down. We might have been like 2% on most of the systems. What they
did was modify slavery. Yeah. If you go back to slavery days, you've seen Django. You ever seen Django?
Yeah.
All right. Remember how the white guy they come, they have drinks, and they black strong guy, and then they sit there and watch them fight.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the sports is like. Mm-hmm. It's like, all right, you get the black guys, you got these owners. I'm gonna get my guys to play your guys, and they're gonna entertain us.
And we bet money on it. Yeah, I mean that's
all it is. Like I said, we still, in a sense, still in slavery. We people don't realize we in a different type. Like it's like what I always say. Like it's like a dog. When you get a dog. When you first get that dog, you walk around with the dog on a leash, right? Once that dog know you and know its place, you can take that leash off, and that dog know to follow you. Yeah. You understand?
So what you trying to say?
That's how they did us. They took the chains off, but we still.
But I think we a little more, intelligent than that. I mean, because they know that we are real intelligent. Because we invented most of the stuff. If
we more intelligent than that, then why are we not sticking together? Why are we letting it? Why are we letting, see, they say black people are mean and got that anger in them.
We the most lovingest people.
No, but see, the reason why we are like the way we are is the conditions we had to grow up in.
Yeah, we was put in there.
It makes you an animal.
Yeah.
It makes you have that animal mind that I gotta kill or be killed. Or that's you know what I mean? Yeah, if they ever trade a place, can they handle it?
No.
That's what I'm saying. It's like the odds and stuff we got to do, and the stuff we got to go against to make it to where we need to be, is a lot more challenging than it is for them.
Yeah, it is.
You know, it's if you notice, you can work at a job, and 9 out of 10 white people that work with you have a house, same pay as you get and all that, but they have a house.
That's like the craziest thing though. Sometimes you be thinking about that, like, yo, what the?
How?
That's what I'm saying. You know, like I said, most of the systems is ran by them.
But that's why that's why, you know, when you get a job, they tell you don't tell nobody how much you make.
Yeah.
You know why? Because what they doing is you and this white guy might have the same job.
But he might make more money.
Right.
But that's crazy though. I mean, that's just like how the one dude, I guess one of the cabinet dudes or whatever that Trump put in, he said, well, we need skilled, intelligent white men. And I'm like, if you really look at how the system is ran, it's not skilled and intelligent white men that's running the country. It's the buttholes that they think that can make money and stuff like that because they're not skilled and intelligent. That's just like I look at the murders, right? And I was watching the shows, and every time I watch a show of serial killers and all this and that, why they all mostly white? If you look at how many shows they got, we got the first 48 hours. I give them that. But when you go to murder from this town, murder from there, if you look at the ID channel, they got that lit up. And I'm like, how y'all gonna say we murderers and we killers like that when y'all statistically kill way more than us? We that's the survival in us. I don't know. I mean, sometimes we do kill for nothing, because some dudes do. I don't understand like the gang mentality, how you killing for a block in the area that you do not own at all, period. Like, that's crazy. That's why they don't kill nobody else. Even Charleston White said that on his last show. It's one of the shows he was on. He said, you know, every race got a person that'll be sacrificed, but black man won't. We don't. We got in our race, we only got people that'll kill each other. That's like how you say for instance, a white man killed a black dude. Mm-hmm. Nobody black will go and do that to him. We'll kill each other quicker than anything. But you notice we never go out of our realm or nothing. Everybody else, other colors do. They got a sacrificial lamb. Somebody that fucking put the bomb on, you know what, you did that, I'm coming back at you. Black people don't. We kill each other. And I'm like, that's crazy, because it's something wrong with us with that. But, you know, maybe I
think because we don't love each other like that no more.
We should, though.
I think the love that we have for each other is not there no more. You know, we need to start loving each other and then getting back to protecting each other. You know, this is where they want us. We where they want us at. They want us separated. They want us not fighting back. But see, like I always said, this ain't the back in the day black people. Like, we could get a blue Wall Street, a black Wall Street. We will not, they ain't coming in there and fucking it up no more like that. I'll tell you that. That's not gonna happen. This is a different type of breed. But yeah, we do. What it is these kids, they don't have no kind of sense, man. They first of all, their brain ain't fully developed, so they're not thinking about the consequences all the way. They just thinking about that quick minute of fame.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
That quick minute of fame, it intoxicate them. Like, it just take over. They don't care. Like, yo, oh, I get that 15 minutes. Anything after that is whatever. See, you know what they need to do is, the way they brag and put all that on it then, they need to take the cameras in the court, the cameras in the jail, and see how these kids are acting in.
Man, listen. They be bad.
We're going to be watching this show. I don't know, it's this girl that do YouTube named Meatball. Mm-hmm. She was on Baddies and all that. You know, she was fighting. I mean, she fought like 3, 4, 5 girls from Philly. Well, these guys from Philly, they made a movie, mm-hmm. and it depicts on what's going on in the world today. Yeah. But they make a comedy out of it. It's funny. It's good. It's on Tubi. You got to watch it. It's called Y'all Drawing. But this, people out. It's funny.
It's funny.
It's black people. You know, what they did was, this guy and his girlfriend driving through Center City. Mm-hmm. These kids called the Ape group, like they little crew called the Ape. They tried to rob him. Mm. He took the gun and then shot at him and threw the gun. Mm. And now all this was played on social media. So that now the apes want to kill him, mm-hmm. come after him, because they got embarrassed on social media. So I mean, and they make fun of it. Like it's serious, but it's funny. Like the apes, you got some act like an ape. They all, this bugged out. Like,
apes.
They bugged out. And they keep trying to hit these guys up. And the one guy, they two older guys, and they do the nonviolent. They do still. They work with kids. They good guys, and people know about them. And it was this one scene where this guy. That's one of the guys, he was telling this man, like, oh, they ain't gonna do nothing. We know these little kids. Like, the one kid I was gonna adopt when his mother disappeared. She went to jail. But he didn't. This kid came and tried to rob him, like, go to the house and this and that, blah, blah, blah. Came at him crazy. He's like, huh? But then these guys trying to shoot at them. All right, making a long story short, they outsmarted them. He got the cops. Because the FBI was coming by to help him. And, his boy was like, oh, don't talk to the cops. He said, why? They're going to help us. What are we going to do? We're going to go out there and shoot these kids?
Another thing, too. Yeah.
What are we going to do, shoot these kids? I mean, they trying to shoot us. They shooting at us. We had a non-violent thing. They came and shot it up. Even though they ain't hit nobody, but it's like, it's you got to see it.
Oh, I got to see it.
All right, then at the end, when the cops finally, the dude was like, you know what? They took his stepson or something. So he was like, I'm just gonna. He let his boy know, but he had his phone on so the cops could see where they at. And they got caught. The guy was about to shoot them, and the cops came.
Wow.
Now all these little tough guy apes, he had them on the floor. One started crying, I can't go to jail.
Yeah. That's what I don't get.
They was like, oh, y'all some killers now. You're crying.
Yeah, that's what I don't get, because it's the gun.
But you got to watch. It's crazy. I thought, for street people, that it tells you what's going on in real life, but they make a joke out of it. And make it watchable.
Yeah,
but it's not.
It's got to be entertainable.
Yeah, it's funny. It's a little funny show.
Okay, I gotta check that out.
Put me up on that. It was alright.
Check that out.
Yeah, I know black people like dissing Tubi. I like Tubi because
only reason why because of who owned it.
Who
That's
owned
why the dude that owned Fox.
Well then, damn, why it takes a white guy to give black people opportunities?
Well, because basically we don't own no real distributing as far as communication. That's just like this is like when our music.
Revolt. You got BET.
BET's not even black owned.
Why not?
It's not.
They sold it.
They did sell it, and it's not
Black
black owned.
BET was black owned at one point.
No, it was black owned from the beginning, and then he sold it. Yeah. They didn't let Tyler Perry and them get it.
So why they black owned,
but we big up it.
Tyler Perry, no, he got something in it. He's part of it somewhere.
He got something in it as far as putting a lot of his shows
because
on.
If you know BET Plus and all that, it's all him. If you watch BET,
it might be
BET
all him,
is all
but
Tyler
it's still
Perry.
distributed by who?
Listen. But when it was black, I mean. When it was black, they didn't do this. So if there's a white guy who do Tubi, big ups to him because he giving a platform for a lot of people that's got talent, and you can put your little movie up there. Now you got some that's you got some, how they play, that's a Tubi movie, but then you got some movies like, oh, that's a Tubi movie.
But then a lot of that money is going to Fox to get your wrong communication as far as out to the people. That's where most of that money going back to.
Buying them designer bags and buying the stuff, half the stuff we buy goes to that.
I mean, if we stuck together, we probably could get out a nice communication. I mean, we got black communication companies coming up.
You got a lot of black channels that's not doing that. You got black channels out there. Look at Zeus. You know what Zeus want to do? They black owned. All they want to do is show motherfuckers fighting.
Well, I mean,
every show
we need to put to the side.
Every show, they got us fighting each other. Every show. The other channel, not regular TV, whatever that shit is, the same. It's even rougher.
Yeah, well,
these are black owned. So why you got all this black content out there, movies and stuff, and this what you choose to put out?
I mean, we like ratchet stuff. I don't know why, which to me is dumb, because certain people, I don't get how y'all give them a platform. They make no sense. There's no talent there.
Not everybody like ratchet. I mean, we do like a little ratchet, but let it be controlled ratchet. It don't have to be to the extent that they doing it. These people really getting beat the fuck up. to be on TV for a couple $1,000s.
Yeah.
It's making us seem like we'll do anything for money. That's why where we at now. Because every leader we had got taken down from a greedy motherfucking black person who got paid to take them down.
Yeah.
When it comes to money,
they know we don't have money.
No, when it comes to money, black people will sell you out
because we don't
for
have
money.
it. Yeah, and I agree with you with that, but we don't have it.
We
That's
don't
just
have
like
it.
everybody else got something behind them.
You know why we don't have
us.
it? Because
we don't
pay,
get together.
We pay for everybody else.
Yeah,
we the only neighborhoods you could go to and see other people working in our neighborhoods. You can't do that in Chinatown. You can't do that in Little Italy.
Yeah,
you
right.
can't do that in none of them places.
You're right, which is crazy. Because I noticed that too.
We spend more money with outsiders than we do with ourselves.
Because we sit there and drink liquor and be like, yo, I don't like that nigga, or I hate that
right.
broad.
We want a discount.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Them Jewish people, they might not like each other, but they gonna do business together.
Yeah, keep that money circulating.
I don't gotta like you do business. We don't do business. See, that's the whole shit. That's the whole shebang. Like, yo, we our own problem. We keep blaming everybody else. We our own problem. All they doing is exploiting us on the stuff that we weak to. Yeah. You know what I mean? Remember when Timberland said they don't want no black person, what they said? We all rocked them.
We made them crazy money.
We made them. We made a lot of people money. We made a lot of people famous.
Saved Hennessy. We saved a lot of things. Hennessy was going under when we started drinking it like...
Man.
So if we did that for each other, imagine what we can do. Imagine what we can build. Like, it's crazy. It's like, I guess, some people don't want to see other people get a step up, but I mean, we supposed to help each other. Like, basically, I don't get it neither, but I'm like, we do spend a lot of money. They said we spend, sometimes it was what, 1.4 trillion?
We do spend a lot of money.
And you know what that was in? Clothes and stuff. That was the craziest part. When I researched it, I was like, you got to be kidding me. We spend all that money on clothes?
Yeah, think about it. When a person gets a lot of money, what the first thing they do? We go shopping.
That's why the one black dude said they shouldn't give us reparation. Because if you gave every black person $250,000, he said, yo, Cadillac would be rich. Certain people would be rich. But we'll see how many people open their own businesses and how we would spend with each other. That's crazy, but I mean, it's reality. And we need to change that. We need to change that format. We need to change that. That's crazy.
You know who do stuff on the low that a lot of people don't know about? Nas. Yeah. Nas took his money, and what he do is, if you come to him with a good business idea, he invests. Mm-hmm. That's how you think Nas is still living good.
See, I never
people that never do that. Nas got a lot of his money from investing in people's businesses.
Because the only thing we know about is, Khalees keep coming back at him for money.
Because he got money
for
investing in. He got, Nas took his money and then started investing in people with good ideas.
That's a good thing.
You know what I mean? See, people don't realize, I think 50 doing that too, because all those shows, 50 don't write none of that shit. Nah. That girl Courtney do. Then he got somebody else.
Tyler Perry don't write all that stuff. He got writers.
Tyler Perry.
You don't like him?
Tyler Perry, if Tyler Perry destroyed a lot of black people, just how he make a lot of black people. If you don't follow his way and do how he want, he will destroy you. If Tyler Perry tell you to do something, you don't do it.
That's crazy though. We don't need to adopt that mentality.
See, the thing about it is, he's big enough. It's like Oprah's big enough. These people that we worship don't worship us back. Don't do. It's like you can do a lot more than what you're doing for black people. If you wanted black people to change and make it, there's a lot you could do. Just like these rappers who talk about spending money and doing all that crazy shit. Open businesses, create jobs.
They want to show off with the cars and stuff.
But I'm gonna tell you like this though. The disconnect with these rappers is, you come from a hood, you make it big, you on TV bragging about everything you got, and talk about how I can go home. No, you can't.
Nah, because that's where everybody broke at.
Right? You can't go home. I don't know what home you going to. You ain't going home like that,
well,
bro.
What's his name used to do it? Your boy Dog, but he was giving a lot of money.
And he was. The streets loved him.
Yeah, he was.
He took care of his neighborhood.
Yeah.
If you ain't taking care of your neighborhood, you ain't no coming home.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't sit there and brag to broke people. That's what these guys doing. And have to make living the life they living.
They don't get it though. That's why probably the record labels put them big insurance policies on and say,
no,
wait.
They do that. They do. Well, they was gonna do that anyway. White people, what I noticed, any LA businesses, everything, it's always got insurance policies.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's what I learned. But with these young kids, and the reason why they signing them is short-term deals. They already know what's gonna happen. They know what the hell they putting out.
Oh yeah.
They know what they putting out. They putting out stuff. They put them big policies on them. What's that? Lloyd's of London. They do.
Yeah.
Because they take your voice. Like back in the day, the company would pay for your voice. Like if you're a singer
or your hands if you was a producer.
That's the type of policy they take out on you. But these rappers, these new rappers, they taking life insurance policies out on them. They give them a lot of money so they can buy all these guns.
Yeah, because that's what.
How you think these kids got all these weapons?
Yeah.
These record companies are giving them the money, put these policies on them, and sit back and watch.
Oh yeah.
Because you're gonna get that hot song, you're gonna talk about shooting that guy, then somebody gonna come kill you. Then I'm gonna get the money. First of all, I'm gonna get money from your sales because your record sales gonna go crazy after you get that.
That's what I don't understand because most of them can't rap, and I'm like,
J. Cole said that. J. Cole said that.
I don't get that.
And I forgot what song it was. J. Cole said, "Why? Like I didn't know who Little Buddy was until he got shot. Now, once he got shot, I'm looking up his music. Now I'm going to Spotify to download his music so I can hear what he did." And that right there is getting them clicks.
Yep.
You get it?
That's crazy.
So the record company is the one who's eating off of that. I'm eating off of your life. I put this money behind you, put a policy on you, sit you out there, gave you enough money to make a lot of guns. You and your boys in the video talking shit with your guns. Talking shit. And you so dumb and young, letting them know your location. These niggas got guns too. Bro,
they forgot though. They forgot, the regulators.
Listen, it's who get the drop on who.
Yep.
I seen a tough nigga talking shit on the thing, boom, boom, boom. Then they got another video with the drop. He got niggas caught him. Yeah. Had them all. Yeah. Yo, they had this one dude tied to a pole like this though. They had him tied to a pole. He was trying to run because they was trying to put the mop stick up his butt. This is on video. So what you think he's gonna do when he get free up that pole? You don't put me on video with him. Millions of people see me.
That's the thing.
Life is over for him.
Yeah. So
he's literally walking dead, so he's coming to kill.
Yep. That's crazy.
Man, listen.
That's why we need control of
listen, y'all people need to realize just because you can have 1,000 guns, a nigga can have one.
Oh, if he catch you at the right time,
them 1,000 guns ain't gonna help him.
Like I always go back to this. I don't understand how these dudes be beefing and they be blocks apart. Y'all got to go to the same supermarket because we only got maybe one supermarket in the hood, and you here. Your mother gonna say go to the store one time. We seen that in our old movies. You got one supermarket, so there's only one place. Like it baffles me. So I leave.
No, that just show you the intelligence.
Yeah, well, sheesh.
That to show you they not playing with a full deck.
They need to
because if you really, when you young and you do shit, you don't really think about the consequences. Yeah. See, there's a lot of young shit. A lot of people ain't think about the consequences. And that's the sad part. You got to think about there's consequences to everything you do. Everything you do, there's consequences. But we don't think about that. Like the other day I was thinking about, damn, when you're young and everybody was around and everybody having fun. You don't think about getting older and a lot of your friends passing on. We don't think about that.
We definitely don't think about that.
You living. You know what I mean? Now it's like as I get older, I think about more of the consequence. That's why I think people get older, they do better. It's these young kids. Better. Yeah, these young kids, they really don't know better. And what they need to start videotaping these court places and seeing these kids crying in court, going to jail.
And who gonna take care of them if they get 25 to life? Who's really gonna be there?
Oh, of course, ain't nobody gonna be there. Once you get locked in, you locked in.
They forget you.
That's why a lot of niggas snitch. If say I got caught, we had a drug empire. I got caught, or my name came up indictments because I'm the one out there. You know what I mean? I'm the one out there, but we getting the money. And you promised, all right, you gonna take care of my family. You gonna do this and that. Now I'm in jail. You not sending me no money. You trying to holler at my wife. You're not really taking care of me. So what I supposed to do? Keep my mouth closed? Is that a bad? Now am I not snitch and tell on you? Am I wrong? You didn't hold up your end of the bargain.
No, you know where it's wrong at. It's wrong. It's wrong in the so-called streets that we don't own, but we call them the streets. Like it's a rule in the streets, and I'm like, how's a rule in the streets where you own nothing in there? So I don't think that's wrong for you to do that because you have to live your life, and especially no.
Now, if you want me to stand strong, you need to stand strong too.
Yeah.
Now, all right, I go do this 10 years, but you got me.
That's different. If you could really trust somebody to that extent.
Do you got me? See, a lot of motherfuckers don't realize. A lot of niggas tell because niggas don't have them. A lot of niggas, yo. Yeah, especially if I'm in there ready and I'm showing you that I'm standing up for the crew. I didn't tell in the court. I'm standing up for the crew. Now you trying to hit my wife. She came to you for money because I need money for my family, and you ain't even keep my commissary fat. Like you ain't even keeping me on.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I'm here. You want to forget about me?
That's understandable.
What I supposed to do?
That's understandable.
That's what I'm saying. Every circumstance, man. Every situation has their circumstances to it. So, it's people that just snitch because they can't do the time. That's different. I'd be mad at somebody, especially if we gaming this together.
You just was big in the street, yeah.
Yeah, but you want to snitch. But now, if you holding it down in jail, but I'm not holding up my end. Like, all right, Nicky Barnes. Everybody say he's a snitch.
But they was messing with it.
Yeah. They like said, fuck you locked in. Oh, only card I got left. It's to speak up. That's the only card I got left. You made me use my fucking flash card, that Trump card. Like, yo, what the hell? I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, so, when your back's against the wall.
In this world, it's kill to be killed. It's taking care of yourself. See, 9 times out of 10, a motherfucker always gonna go for his best interest.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We could be squad, we could be all that. But if I'm true to the squad and you not true to the squad, we not squad no more.
Houston, we got a problem. That's
right. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this.
Make sure I survive.
And that's what life is about.
Make sure I survive.
That's what life is about. So I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we feel should be certain way and this and that, but you got to go into the whole story. You got to go into what really happened. Like they say, Meech snitched. I don't know who he snitched on or why he snitched or if he snitched. I don't know.
The only person, because where he was at in his status, the only person he could actually snitch on would be the Connect. Like, who? Because if him and his brother was the main, I'm not getting that one. Then
no. You got other people that see when you in that business. Mm-hmm. You know other people that's in that business.
Yeah, but I mean,
making money.
But why would I like if I'm getting money like you, but I have a different organization, you should know about my organization.
No, but see the thing about it, I say we was in the street. Mm-hmm. I'm locked up now. You still out there. Mm-hmm. Now they come to me like, yo, you know Will?
Yeah, I mean, they
blah. I'll be like, oh, how many years I get off? All right, this will Will do, blah, 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 as far as I know.
That's
and
crazy.
Take it from there. If some kid Cuffy, they say he snitched on some kid Cuffy, his name all in the paperwork and all that. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's they said. Meech did that?
Yeah, that's what they say.
That's why I think.
Like I said, I didn't look at the paperwork.
So you
This
know,
is off of
this
YouTube.
is what they saying.
But
Yeah.
this is some shit that some girl that affiliated with 50 Meech did her bad. Now she's telling. This the girl that was working with him, and she was a snitch herself, informant or whatever. I don't know, man. I
I'm
don't.
gonna ask you another question before we bounce. Contracts. Now, if me and you sign a contract with each other, do that stand? Will that stand? Because I think what we need to do with each other, man, because if we're going to do this stuff, like if I was in the game, we got to have a contract. I don't care how anybody look at it, your signature on this contract in front of a lawyer, in front of whoever. So when we get to them points, dude, remember that contract?
About what?
Because shit, we get money together. You sign and I sign. We don't tell, we don't do this, we don't do it. And if you do this, you get nothing. The empire is done. Remember, okay, now Tyler Perry do got a movie that I like right now called Beauty Black or Black Beauty or whatever.
Beauty, yeah.
Whatever, and that's what it is, the contract. Family contract business. You stipulation. You can't get none of the money if you get a felony, if you kill one another. Like there's certain stipulations in there. So at the end of it, he married the one chick. I mean, I seen the end, that was it. And I was like, damn, maybe we need to start doing contracts with each other and shit that is.
So how can you do a contract in the legal?
I mean,
game?
I know that, but I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just
some
way.
I mean, to be smart, any type of business you get in with somebody, you should have a contract.
Yeah,
you got to have shit in writing because let me tell you something. Just how you know how we said, be like one day, be like, yo, next week we need to go do this and that. We all gonna go. The next week come, I don't feel like doing that shit. You know what I mean? That's just how life is. Like, we get in a contract today, I feel a certain way. Next year, I might not. So I think everything should be a contract. Any kind of business, you notice.
I give you money, you give me money.
Everything falls apart after a while. A lot of stuff falls, from relationships to business partners, a lot of stuff fall apart. Like that show that I watched, Tonight's Conversation. I thought they were all look cool, they all intelligent. Now they all falling out, and you see the non-intelligence of it. And then I find out. Do you think? I have a question for you. Do you think a person that's not married could give a married couple advice? Never been married, but could give a married couple advice.
All right, I'm going to answer it right. Heck no.
And that's what I see they be doing on YouTube.
I see that a lot too.
Tonight, they was like, oh, y'all, none of y'all married. How y'all giving married people advice?
I guess they read a book, but then marriage is not based, a book is not going to tell you everything. It might tell you, might get some nuggets from it, but you can't.
Let me tell you something. The best info in life to get is the one that you go through.
Oh yeah, you got to go through it.
That's the best info.
You got to go through it. That's how you get blessed. You got to go through the pain. You have to. You have to. That's just like becoming a preacher or something. Like, why would I listen to you preaching if you haven't been through nothing? What can you tell me? You've been through nothing. What can you tell me? Oh, read the book. I know the book. The book is there. But what can you tell me? You've been through nothing. Like, you're right about that. You can't. I'm sorry, my throat lodges. Yeah, that's crazy. But black people, man, we need to stick together like we doing. Let's keep it going. I mean, there's a lot of good. There's not to say there's a lot of good white people too. It's just time for us to stick together, though. I love y'all, my white people. I love y'all to death. But it's time for us to stick together. It's definitely time for us to stick together to have something so we could be even. Once when we even, we could all have more fun. Because how I feel. You got the house in the mountains, and you're inviting all of us to the mountains. We should be able to have the summer house in the Hamptons and invite you there too. So it should be an even playing field. I mean, that's just how I feel.
And before we go, I know we just ain't got nothing to do with what we talk about all day. Now, for all you people out there that been in them Diddy parties, please stop talking shit. Because everybody knew what Diddy parties were. I've never been to one, but I knew for years, I heard stories about Diddy parties. So if you were still going before he got indicted, you knew what the hell you was going to. And y'all grown-ass people knew what the hell y'all wanted to do and go there. And y'all would do anything for fame. Like they said, some of y'all give up your booty holes for fame.
So that's been going on for a while. And
so I don't want to hear, I'm tired of seeing people on YouTube talking shit or playing victim. None of y'all motherfucking grown people that went to them parties are victims. Y'all knew what the hell was going on at them parties. Everybody heard about Diddy parties. Niggas heard about Diddy parties that never been to Diddy parties.
Yep. The streets talk.
So if you was going to a Diddy party, you was doing something that you wanted to do.
Especially if you kept going.
We need to start taking accountability of what stuff we do. That's the whole shit. We need to take accountability of something that you do. You're a grown-ass person. Stop playing victim, sitting there crying. Stop it.
So you think if Trump do his full term, he gonna pardon him? Just for shits and giggles.
I heard they trying to get Trump to pardon that cop that killed Floyd.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy. Your boy Elon Musk stop buying them cars. Oh yeah, and another thing. There's a black-owned company that's sprouting up that do electric cars, y'all. Check it out. I don't know the name. I should have researched it.
Next time we're gonna find out the name, let y'all know. But yo, the brothers.
That's right, the brothers, baby. Y'all know what it is. Becoming strong, a new year.
If y'all got a topic y'all want us to talk about, write us.
Hit us up.
You know what I mean? Hit us up. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to the brothers.
Share, like, and subscribe.
We coming now. We from the streets, man. You hear it from the streets. We just street talk. All that other stuff, hey, I like it, but we street talk, the straight up street, because there's more of us than anything. All them 6-figure niggas, nah, we street niggas. We the niggas who
we gonna get to 6 figures.
We in every hood. We in every hood, nigga.
That's right.
We come from every hood.
We love y'all.
Project near you.
One.